it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. It probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
In now is John Jay, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fastball right back to the mound. Next to hit, Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to get a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
And now here is Xander Bogaerts. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Count even at 2 and 2. And a splitter is over for a called third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Alex Verdugo digging in now. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today. Kind of tough.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rendon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Striding forward now, Albert Pujols, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Here's the first pitch to him as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career, Pujols has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1 strike to Pujols. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The relay throw, the tag, and they got him coming back to third.
That is 7. The catcher, number 34, Chase Fowler.
Standing in now, Chase Fowler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, this guy turned a lot of heads in spring training. Swung the bat extremely well and was just waiting for something to happen for him to get the call to the big leagues. Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Verdugo's on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chase Valo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Angels are out in front, 2-0. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll start us out here in the home half second.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rafael Devers sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Third away and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pops this up. Devers trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, here is Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The third baseman,
And digging in next be Rendon. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling real.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. So here's Michael Chavis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Felix Pena takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Kike Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next up for the Red Sox, Jonathan Arauz, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Chavis takes his lead at third with one away. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. One strike to Pujols. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Into the box now, Chase Valo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Valo stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
To the plate now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter number 22, second baseman,
Into the box, David Fletcher, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Angels lead it here 4-1. So now into the box is Alex Verdugo for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. Now the first pitch. Verdugo is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But, man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Now back.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. Marcus Walden is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Now into the box, John Jay, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, John.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch on its way, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. Hit in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to stand in is Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Angels strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The first baseman, number 22.
So now here is Michael Chavis. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here comes the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Albert Pujols. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Walden is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And once again is Chase Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chase Fowler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering on its way. Popped up. Chavis has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Jaime Barria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next is Jonathan Arauz.
The shortstop, Jonathan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Arauz, a 22-year-old. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And it's fouled away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. And that misses ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And he misses again, ball 3. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Popped him up. Fletcher is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a first with 2 men out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Up next for the Red Sox.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Hard liner towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh. It's now 4-2. Ready now for L.A. Dexter Fowler, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this is foul. So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Fletcher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter. John Jay singled in his last at-bat. Now the first.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Halos lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Red Sox. The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes another 0-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. In now is Anthony Rendon, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So the next to bat will be Justin Upton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. Get it for a little while. You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Matt Andriese gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. In now, Chase Vallo, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the stretch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front, 7-2. Ready now is Kike Hernandez in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Jonathan Arauz is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Hugo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Shot toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Raisel Iglesias enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. First offering as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of
Now
swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Rafael Devers, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Verdugo on third with 2 out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 7-4. Now to bat, John Jay. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
John Jay.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. and it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now the first pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next up is Kike Hernandez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And now the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
7-4 final finish today. The Angels crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Felix Pena wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Eduardo Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the 5-out save, his 12th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.